What's going on, everyone? Sinister Cobra here, bringing you another Halo 5 multiplayer gameplay video. This time we're doing Team Slayer on the Midship Remixed map. Now, I don't remember the name of this map. Might be Truth or Heretic, something like that, but nevertheless, it is Team Slayer on the Midship Remixed map. Once again, I want to apologize for the outlines. They will be taken off on the future videos. I think I have maybe another gameplay or two with them on, but after that they will definitely be disabled. So anyways, today I'm going to be doing a full commentary over the whole video. I believe it's like almost 10 minutes long, this video. Yeah, I want to talk about Halo 5 a bit, give my quick thoughts, first impressions, do like a quick review on it. First though, I want to let you guys know my history on Halo. So I did start with Halo 2. I played it since probably the early days of Xbox Live, maybe like a year after it launched was when I hopped into Halo 2. It was the only game I had on the original Xbox. Well, I had Burnout Revenge also, but it was really the only game I played online for the original Xbox. Probably one of my favorite games. I would put it maybe top 3 of my all-time favorite games. Have very fond memories of that game. Loved it. Played Halo 2. I played Halo 3. It was not as big of a fan of as I was with Halo 2. It was a great game. Unfortunately, all my friends had like moved on from Halo at that point, so I did not enjoy it as much as I wish I could have. Halo Reach. I was able to enjoy that one a bit more, as at that point I had gotten used to playing online multiplayer on my own, because Call of Duty very much like put me in that mindset of just hopping into a lobby and playing on my own. So Halo Reach, I did have a bit more fun on that one than I did with Halo 3. Halo 4, unfortunately, came out towards the end of my time with the 360. I was in college when that game came out, and I didn't have a lot of time. And also, that was a time period when I was slowly transitioning into PC gaming, so I did not play Halo 4 too much. What I did play, I somewhat enjoyed. There was like weapon balancing issues, and the map variety just sucked in that game. But yeah, Halo 5, I think Halo 5 is probably the best game since Halo 2, the best Halo since Halo 2. And a lot of people might not agree with that, which, it's fine. You can have your opinion, I can have my opinion. That's why this world is so great. Everybody can have different opinions. But yeah, I think this is probably the best Halo since Halo 2. I'm having tons of fun playing it. Campaign was great, which is weird because nowadays I really do not care about the single player aspect of certain games. Like, I bought Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and I absolutely have not touched the single player on that one. I just jumped straight into multiplayer day one, and I have not gotten off multiplayer since. So yeah, it's very, very odd for me to want to play single player games nowadays. Actually, a great thing about the single player campaign was that I had stopped playing it like halfway through to play some multiplayer, and I felt the need to get off multiplayer and finish up the campaign, which, like I said, nowadays single player campaigns are it really feels like a chore. I don't get as much fun out of them as I used to. But yeah, real quick on the campaign, I want to talk about it a little bit. Like I said, I thought it was great. 343 put in this great mechanic where the AI teammates could revive you if you went down. So previous games you would die and you would go back to a checkpoint that you found like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, which is all great, but sometimes there is like a gap between checkpoints, and maybe you did like a really hard part of the campaign and you died like right after. Now you're, oh my god, I gotta go back and do that hard part again, which sucks. But this one, they had you don't go back to a checkpoint until like all your AI teammates die, or like they have like a little timer of when your teammates can pick you up, and if that timer goes down, then you get reset to the checkpoint. But I love that. I love the fact that they put that mechanic in there. It's great. I hate when games allow you to revive your teammates, but they can't return the favor. So this was great to see, to finally see a game have that. Other than that, the gameplay was very engaging, very fast paced. The missions didn't feel like they dragged out for too long. There were 12 campaign missions, which I think is like the standard for most Halo games. I think the previous ones are somewhere around that ballpark range of like 12, 13 missions, 11 missions maybe. But yeah, they felt pretty quick. They weren't too long, they weren't too short, just like the perfect length. There was always something going on, whether you're in a firefight or the characters in game are interacting with each other, something like that. So the campaign had you very engaged, very engaged in it. So that was great. The only real problem I had with the campaign was the continuation of the story that 343 is telling. Not a big fan of it. Halo 4, my biggest problem with that, kind of a spoiler here, biggest problem with that is this like intimate relationship that you're building between Master Chief and Cortana. I was not a big fan, and they kind of build on top of that a little bit. Halo 5, I don't want to give anything away for the campaign, but they kind of continue that, and I'm not too big of a fan. But other than that, the gameplay does, of course, overshadow the story elements. So enough about campaign. Multiplayer. Multiplayer is great. I'm having tons of fun. The weapons are great. I feel like the balancing is pretty good. I'm sure you guys seen me use the assault rifle in this video a couple times, which normally I would drop the assault rifle like immediately, but in this game the assault rifle is pretty good close range. Usually I'm usually switching out my Magnum in favor of the assault rifle. So I'll have like the power weapon and the assault rifle as my secondary, which in the previous games that would not happen. So this just goes to show how great the weapon balancing in this game is. Like the campaign, the multiplayer is pretty fast paced. It still has that Halo element of like map control, power weapon control, but at the same time, the game is fast paced. There's a lot of action. You're almost not that far away from a firefight in the multiplayer, which is great. Also is very team oriented, like most Halos, but that in itself also is a con, because once you get a higher rank, then the higher your rank is, the more better the opponents are, or the opponents are that you're match made with. And of course it's harder to do well when you're just playing by yourself and not having any team communication. But yeah, other than that, the game also suffers from lack of playlist and lack of customization. They took out a lot of emblems, like my Cobra emblem. I have not seen it. I don't think it's in the game, which is a shame. Warzone is also pretty fun. I played it a couple times. It gets a little getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, you might and have a blast. It might even replace Big Team Battle for you. But yeah, this video is coming to an end. Unfortunately, something happened to my recording. I lost some footage, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.